I wish there was one.
A keyboard for the 7-inch?
Yeah, it would be like...
I wish there was one. I probably would have bought one and then hated it.
Dude, that would be insane.
It'd be so funny.
What a like what a hilarious image to just imagine you with that keyboard, but you would love it. It would
I would probably be okay with it. Yeah.
That's so good. I love that. Like, we should find. There's got to be one. There's got to be an off-brand one.
There are. Yeah. But
That's great. Oh my goodness. What a
tiny little keyboard.
Tiny little keyboard. Just tiny little guy. Tiny little keyboard. Wait, how big are your hands?
I don't know. Small.
Put them next to my
Small,
hand.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You could
Not tiny, but small.
Yeah, you could maybe use a tiny keyboard.
Yeah, I could make that work.
Yeah.
I got tiny phones. It's like the Rick and Morty bit.
Adam's the opposite of a size queen,
Yeah.
or just an opposite size queen.
Yeah.
Like
Is that what it's called?
Let's go with
Yeah.
that.
an opposite size queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Morning. Welcome to Don't Be the Artist. I'm Hagen.
Dave.
I'm Adam.
Tiny hands,
Tiny
Adam.
Tiny hands.
That feels so mean.
It's like the Rick and Morty bit, right? Isn't that a thing?
so.
Tiny plates.
Yeah. What is that? What is the restaurant? It's oh fuck! No, it's not gonna happen. God damn it! I should be happy that's out of my brain.
Yeah,
No, that's okay.
probably a good thing.
I should be happy that I don't have Rick and Morty bits always in my brain.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
They're about to start season like 25.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, we're so fucking back.
He says for the third time this summer.
Well,
Guys, we're so fucking
summer does happen.
Yeah, but we're not usually this absent.
astute observation.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've been gone a lot. I don't know why y'all haven't done a show.
I was
You were gone too, though. To be fair, yeah,
I was
that's
gone.
fair.
I was gone.
I would have missed. I would have only missed one Wednesday, but I mean, it was also like whenever I got back, I was like, I'm gonna rest for that day and so on.
You got back on a Tuesday.
I got back on a Monday.
Yeah.
And
went to work.
no. Sorry, I went back on a Tuesday. Yeah.
And the next day, jet lag be damned. This man went and worked for hours and hours.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't have done that.
No, me neither.
Well, I got in at fucking like 3:00 on Tuesday, so I was able to like stay awake and push it.
Okay,
and
that's
then,
fine then.
Yeah. And then I mean, also keep in mind
It is
like,
easier coming back. That's fair.
yeah, and also keep in mind like our work schedules are not like most.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to go. Like Kara had to wake up and go to work like at 7:30. I mean, it's in our house, but like that sucks. That
Yeah,
sucks a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be in until noon, and so it's like cool. I have plenty of time to get myself kind of back
that's
into
like
things.
6 in Europe time. So
7.
yeah,
7. Yeah.
7. Even
I
better.
still, just for the principle of it, I wouldn't have done it.
I mean, I thought about it, but it was already like I was missing. I just didn't want to miss more time than I already was missing, just for the sake of like students and hours. Because it's like I'm just losing money.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
That's fair.
I was like,
You
I
also
should,
like work. You just never take any time off.
well, I don't
You just
know
work
if
all the
that,
time.
That feels like an accusation.
Okay.
It's an intervention.
That feels like.
But he is right that you never take time off.
What are you trying to say to me? Is that
I think so,
just your
yeah.
point that
Yeah.
I just don't take
Yeah,
time off?
I think that's okay too. There's people who are like that.
Oh, it's more of like it's more like I just need to make money.
That
That
is part of it.
There's
Yeah,
just like
that is a
little
factor.
ways around that.
Okay, that aside, I think torture to you would be, hey, do nothing today. Nothing.
For
no chores.
several days in a row.
Yes.
Without like going somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean like no chores? Like you
No
mean just
chores.
leave dirty dishes in the sink?
I mean, yeah.
Some people
What
do
the
live like that.
fuck? That's
yeah.
crazy.
I know it's weird, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, there's no way I could just leave like dirt and like gross around.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know where you got that example from. I don't like that one either.
that's like no
I don't
chores.
go to sleep if the dishes are in the sink still.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I went to in Germany. I was at my dad's house, and I went to I had a dish, and I was like, "Hey, where do you want me to put it? I can put it in the sink." Like, never goes in the sink. It's always next to it, and then it gets done before everyone goes to bed. And I was like,
That
"Okay,
sounds very German.
I guess, yeah."
Yeah.
No, there is a system and you must follow it.
Yeah. I was like, I put dishes in the sink because it's a place to put it, and you don't have to look at it. It's there, and then you do it.
And then
but
they
like,
still get done.
Exactly. Yeah. I could get away with not doing like every like vacuuming and cleaning every surface and stuff like that. But like if it's like disgusting, yeah, I'm gonna clean it up.
But that's what I mean. It's like your house is clean. You have a dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do any chores. Like nothing for the podcast, nothing for the bands that you manage, nothing for. You just have to have a day off, play video games, and chill.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do one day like that.
Just
I
one
could
though.
probably do 2 days like that.
I could
like
do
a whole
a
weekend?
week.
Yeah, I could do a weekend like that. I think the like in Germany I didn't do anything.
Well, that's a little different.
But you walked like 7 miles a day.
No, not like 7 miles a day. We did like I mean, like I picked up after myself. I like cleaned stuff, but I mean, like I wasn't like actively like working at all during that time.
That's different. You're in a different place. You're on a vacation.
Yeah. It was definitely vacation. It was a different kind of vacation. That's like it was a very interesting thing to come back because it's one of those things when you come back from vacation you're like, oh man, I wish I was still on vacation. And I was like, I wish I was still on vacation, but I was mostly like, I wish I was still on vacation because I just met my sister for the first time and I just want to like hang out with my family.
Right.
It's like it wasn't like, oh man, this place is awesome. It is, but that's not really the point, So
Just like my mom there in the chat says exactly what I would do. I did 2 weeks at home with my wife and I, and we took naps and did nothing,
yeah,
and it was great.
I mean, like to each their own.
Yeah,
to each their own. I just like if I'm gonna be like up and at 'em, might as well be up and at 'em. Might as well be like right now. I am every day. I am trying to not only do my other like all the other stuff I normally do, but I'm I guess you could say working out's already stuff I do. But like my 3 extras are workout, learn German, and read.
nice.
Nice. That's
yeah,
good.
Yeah, I'm trying very hard to do that. And the app I'm using to learn German is being very nice about the streak thing. Because I definitely didn't do it 2 days in a row. And I was like, you're still on a streak. Keep it up. Come on. Open the fucking app. Open it up. Like,
I mean, honestly, that's probably a good idea because otherwise you get into a spot if you do get that streak and you lose it, you're like, well, it's over. I don't have to try anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Yeah.
people with they're watch band
Right.
rings and stuff, and it's like, well, if you missed a day and you broke your streak of 100 days, like, all right, now you can just phone it in for a couple
all right,
weeks.
fuck it.
I love at the end of the week my watch is like perfect week, and I'm like, oh, what was it? It's like standing. I stood
I
appropriately.
get a perfect week for standing almost every week, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God fucking damn, God, please, I don't need to know that information. Don't tell me about it. I understood. I
It's
stood
also
up.
bullshit because you only have to stand for 1 minute out of every hour.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It is surprisingly difficult to do that if your job is to sit at a desk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I have a standing desk.
I was gonna say you have a standing desk. No, yeah, okay, yeah.
Because it was a problem for a while.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I stood for 6 minutes. Well, it's not 6 hours. I stood at a certain point during the day. I'm like, that is sad.
Okay, so let's see. We've been gone. Listen. We are back for real this time.
Well, I'm out of town again next week.
Shut the fuck up. We're phoning Adam in. He's not missing any more fucking. We're out of PCO. Okay, we're out.
That is what somebody has yelled at me.
So we are back, but I like this. We're taking it easy this episode. We're back. We're talking about fun stuff, but first, let's talk about what we've been up to. Like I said, I went to Germany. I'm going to mention a couple things about Germany aside from the things I've already said, which is I saw a lot of music in Germany because I was there for this like festival in this small town. And let me tell you, they make cover bands the same everywhere you go. It's the exact fucking same thing.
Same set lists?
Yes and no. I mean, like there's German pop hits that they played, and it was really funny to see everybody go crazy for that. And like, I mean, it's still like with the first like 3 songs that this one band played, it was like the most pro band that I saw. Could you guess what one of the first 3 songs was? They did a medley, but it doesn't matter. It's a medley. Just like one of the first 3 songs they did.
Uptown Funk.
Yep. Uptown Funk right away, baby.
They opened with that?
There's a medley that had
Damn.
yeah.
We better call Dallas.
Some of the weird stuff that I noticed was that like they did a Coldplay medley at one point.
Well, that's topical.
No, it wasn't topical yet. The Coldplay medley was not topical yet.
They were ahead of the game.
They were, yeah. Well, and so like at the time, we were all like, my whole family was like up at the front dancing. They were pointing at me and calling me out because of my dancing. And I like looked at my brother and I was like, what are they saying about me? What are they saying? And he's like, oh, they're just talking about your dancing and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I'm good. And he's like, yeah, you're good. I'm like, okay. But like, so then we were all like kind of, doing our own thing, but we were also together dancing, and something had happened and we had changed plans, but we were still all right there. And I was trying to get like everybody to kind of keep dancing again, to keep the vibes going. But it was during the fucking Coldplay medley. And I was like, dog, I don't know if you know this. This is a fucking festival. No one needs to hear clocks and Fix You right now. No one gives a shit. But otherwise, so that band was like the most pro of the cover bands that we saw. That was like the big stage, and they ran tracks, they ran ears, they ran everything. And then the small stage, which is where my brother and I hung out most nights, because that stage would go until like 1 or 2 in the morning. These were like trio blues and rock cover bands. Like I guess it was the first night we were out at the festival. We saw one band just butcher killing in the name, just absolute, just like. But then I was like, so they fit. That was like one of their last songs.
They all.
And
ending with a song you don't know very well.
Well, it was like their second or third encore.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it was like one of those.
Trying.
It was one of those things where like the crowd was like, one more song, but in German. And and so they finished their set. My brother's like, hey, I'm gonna go ask them if you can go sit in like for a song. And I was like, don't do that.
You should have did it. You should have did it.
It was 1:30 in the morning, and they were trying to get the fuck off of stage.
Oh, okay.
he was like, no, I'm just gonna real quick. I'm just gonna go ask and just see. It's like, dude, they're trying to be done.
You don't even speak the language, and you can tell.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how long they've been doing this. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm gonna at least assume 3 hours, probably longer if it's 1:30 in the morning. They've been doing this a while. Like they're done.
Get them off stage.
And then one of the other bands we saw in that same tent was another, like it was a trio, but it was like a traditional blues trio. They did a couple classic rock, but very like blues trio-y. That drummer was like looked like a dead man. Like looked like he was like just like falling asleep at the kit. And they did like 4 encores. And after this, so they did their second one. The third one happens, and the drummer starts walking away. He's like, "Nope, not doing it." and then the singer goes, "All right, we'll do one more." And the drummer goes, just like he's like still just like he looks like his eyes are like half shut, and he looks really pissed off. And then they play one more, and then this last encore happens, and he goes, "Fuck," and stands up. And then he's like, I'm not doing it, and just walks off and makes the guy do it solo.
I love that.
And then the 5th encore happens, and the guy who's organizing the stage walks up on stage, says something in German, walks off, and my brother goes, he just said everybody's too drunk and they're going to have to stop now.
Oh my God. I've been a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, and it wasn't like a you guys are too drunk. It was like we're done. We're done. Like it's over.
Well, the crowd is also drunk in this case.
Yeah, and it's like, guys, we're still all partying. Like this isn't over, but like
you don't have to go home yet.
Yeah, like
this portion of the evening has concluded,
and you can hang out with these guys and whatever. And so I like talked to some of the musicians. They spoke enough English to where I could have a conversation with them. But
were they only speaking in song titles?
No, I mean they were, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was like "Hallo, ich heiße," and then just like say the whole German sentence.
Stop believing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's definitely it was very funny to watch, but it was also like, dang. Here's the weirdest part though, and this is only weird I think I think you would find it weird too, but especially if you were playing like a big festival across a whole small town that has many stages and clearly a lot of thought into everything. It's really well put together. It's incredibly organized. And I stand by that it is incredibly organized, but this is a super duper interesting thing. Every stage had no monitors.
Not zero, like zero.
Zero monitors.
Whoa.
Zero monitors. I like could not find a single monitor. And the bands that had ears, I was like, cool, they're fine. But no other bands. It was insane.
That's crazy.
So this is what humanity do. Yes, Pharaoh, you are correct. Are you the Pharaoh from the past checking in on how humanity's doing in the future? This is what humanity do.
This is where we went.
I just like to chat with my friends, tell them about Germany.
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
That's so wild.
So cover bands are the same everywhere. Don't worry about it. But yeah, otherwise that was the only music that we like. It was just cover bands that I saw, and it was very funny to like just stand there and like someone would walk up and like a family member or something would go, so what's up with that? I'm like, well, this is what this is. And I'm like, it's the same. It's always works exactly the same no matter what.
That's so funny.
So. But yeah, and then I came back and played a little bit of music. But what you guys been up to? It's been like it's almost a month, not a month this
Close
time.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of middle of Pennsylvania.
Middle of Philadelphia.
Yeah, middle of Pennsylvania for a work thing, which is cool. I go there every year. It's like summer camp for people in my line of work. We all hang out.
Summer camp for people in your okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Everybody comes in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of a weird thing in that it's not in a big city.
Gotcha.
For these types of things. So that was fun. And then my wife and I went and we saw a German musicians play at Disney World. So we went to Disney World. We went to Epcot. We went to.
This is unrelated to Philadelphia.
Yeah. Just separate thing. Separate
okay,
thing.
great.
Sorry.
It's been a month.
I was like,
It's been a month. I've been
but he
places.
just said- I was expecting like and then we went to Disney World, but it was like
Yeah, Disney World in Philadelphia.
Everybody knows. You just go. They're close to each other.
unfamiliar. Hadn't heard.
Philly's basically in Florida.
Oh,
same
that's
thing.
Philly, Florida. There's some similar sounds in the name.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
of course. Right. So we went into Epcot. It's really cool. If you have never been, they have the World Showcase thing. You can see all the different country pavilions and all that.
Okay.
Stopped by the Germany one to get dinner, and we're sitting down having German food, right?
Yep.
German beer.
Yep.
Thinking about this is what Hagen was doing like a week ago, and then out comes on the stage a bunch of guys playing German music, polka music, a bunch of other stuff, and it was just like, this is very strange and bizarre, and I don't know how I feel about this. But now I understand why what a bunch of musicians do when they work at Disney.
They just do that.
They just do that, play some really like comically large, like crazy instruments, like the big long like horns and stuff and all that. And I'm like, this is probably kind of fun for them, but now I'm kind of curious, like how bad is how annoying is this type of gig?
But then
I feel like that might get old if you're doing that every hour and a half.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, so they play for like what 20 or 30
Yeah,
minutes.
they play like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty. But then they come back out every hour or every.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I have
Sounds absolutely brutal if you're doing that all day long, and you're not like changing what
outside
things you're doing. This was inside actually,
Okay.
so they had the good gig. Out of
that
other
would
people
be
that day.
that would make it a little different. But I find that sometimes when you're doing gigs like that, which I've only done a couple, but when you're doing gigs like that, playing a short amount of time and then having a longer amount of time break is almost like it's so much worse. Because you're just waiting around and then you start getting more tired and then it's like, oh, I gotta go perform for 20 minutes. It's okay,
like showing up to the out of town gig like 4 hours early.
Yeah.
just fucking twiddling
Well,
your
and
thumbs.
you're also not hanging around anywhere with like people. You're hanging out with like coworkers you see every day, and you're just
Exactly.
like, huh,
yeah.
I gotta go play the weird like bell thing again, where they bring
Let's
out
go
a table with
do-
a bunch of bells and stuff, and I'm like, that's kind of neat, but like I imagine that gets old, and the guy looked very stressed out doing that too.
Yeah.
which I
And
can
it's
only imagine.
not enough time to like get changed into comfortable clothing.
Yeah.
You're definitely staying in that costume all day.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah,
But
that's
it was,
brutal.
it was cool for us to go. And it was kind of like
You're like,
the
"Ah,
realization
yeah,
of like I knew at Disney parks they have like the marching band stuff
Uh-huh.
and people playing like out in the street and all that, and you're like, I understand that's a thing, and I knew that was a thing. I did not really know they did this, but they do this in a couple of the world pavilions apparently, where they have the cultural music playing, which is kind of neat.
I think it would have been funny
Also,
if
just
you-
immediately my head was like, oh, that must be an awful gig. Like, I imagine this was like exciting for them at first when they started, and then like they're doing this like 100 days in a row, and you're like, huh,
Consistency.
yeah, it's good paycheck, maybe.
Sure.
Hopefully,
I think it
Disney,
would have
so
been
maybe not,
funny
but-
if you stayed and like watched like three
Watch
or
them
four
do
of
it
their
multiple
sets, but like
That's great.
But like move, like sit kind of in like in the middle back
Progressively
area,
closer
and
so
then
they can
sit,
see you. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Sit closer and closer, and like maybe have like a different like hat on each time, or like
Dress progressively more and more German.
Oh, that too. Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Ask if I can borrow a costume.
Yeah. Exactly. Or eventually like kind of see like you're working up the courage to get really close to them and then ask them some kind of
yeah,
question
to
like
be on the
that,
stage or
or
something.
or,
Yeah.
or only speak to them in German and see what happens.
That would
Yeah.
not go well because I don't know any German. So.
But this is you prepare for this bit.
Hagen's got a very
need-
forgiving app.
Yeah, I need that app that tells me I have a streak after like 2 days.
It's pretty sick. I feel like I'm really learning German right now. Okay, so Philadelphia and Florida.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't like the Florida part.
but Disney was cool.
Disney
at
was
least.
cool.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
a short trip. Epcot and then Animal Kingdom the next morning, and then we came home.
Cool.
I'll just
Very
mention one of the cool things I did was I went and played in Virginia, and I'd never been there, and I don't know, I didn't know what to expect.
Hold on. Why did you play it? It was
a gig.
Sure.
Flew
but
out to play a gig.
That just seems so random.
It was, yeah, I know.
Virginia's a random place to go as someone who has been there
Right.
for
It
things.
was very weird.
It's a weird place to go, I feel like.
Also, the exact same weather as here,
Yes.
if not
Wow.
more.
I
would say-
more humid.
I would say worse. Yeah. More
It was
humid.
brutal.
Yeah.
Neat.
But the day we were there, we flew in really early, waited around for a bit, and then eventually got to the hotel, went to the gig, started setting up. They didn't have any air conditioned place for us to like sit right
What?
away. So we did like a really long sound check and then went to our little green room area
Okay.
for like an hour. There was a No Kings protest
Okay. Yeah.
right behind the gig, which I thought was kind of cool. And then
So you were in a good part of Virginia then.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we like ate food for like an hour, kind of just hung out and got dressed and then played and then loaded out and went back to the hotel and flew out.
Dang.
It was
Wow.
brutal.
Yeah.
I because we also wore like black everything.
Right.
Because that's, most gigs.
Yeah.
The next day I woke up and my forehead and my face was like broke out in like heat rash.
Oh yeah.
Like really badly. My entire chest was covered in it.
Dang.
Parts of my back where my bass strap was.
That
It
sucks.
was so hot.
That sucks.
But it was fun though. There was like 900 people in the audience.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool. Well, and like, and I mean, like for what you were doing for that kind of gig, you're like hustling. You're
Oh,
it's not just hustling from place to place. You're also you're like on stage running
Yeah.
around. Like it's not just like you phone it in on stage
Yeah.
there.
No, not at all. And there's one part of the show where I have to lean back into the singer. We're both like leaning back into each other and creating like a bridge to lean back as far as we possibly can. And during sound check, I almost dropped the singer because my pants were so sweaty and humid that they were stuck to my legs and I couldn't bend down. Like I couldn't lean back.
Was this outside?
Yeah.
Or just
Oh,
really
the whole
hot?
thing was
Okay.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they had these little tiny rinky-dink fans for us. That I
Oh,
was like-
great.
it was really nice of them to try. But those
Yeah, but
fans
they
did
should know
nothing.
better.
But
They
why,
live
like,
there.
who knows?
Why-
They live there.
Yeah.
Why wasn't the AC ready for you?
I mean, it kind of was, but we just didn't have enough time to like sound check went longer than they thought.
Okay.
Because what happened is that the place that we played normally only has like an audience of like 100 people.
Oh, I see.
And so once they started seeing people showing up, they had to change a couple things with the front of house and make it so that we could control our own mixes.
Oh yeah.
and
Okay.
so things went a little longer. It was nobody's fault.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was just like, that's the way, that was the day.
Yeah. Damn.
I was going to complain about the heat in Florida, and I thought I shouldn't. Now I feel like I was right.
Yeah, dude.
Even though like, the heat index there was 130 when we were there, which is awful.
Wait.
Because the humidity,
That's so funny.
the humidity is probably like almost as bad as
Dude,
Virginia. 'cause
that's
so bad.
crazy.
Virginia's humidity is, I think, worse.
It was really bad.
So-
I mean, I drank like probably like 9 bottles of Gatorade and
Yeah.
like 20 bottles of water.
I mean, I will say that it's hot in Texas. It's hot where we are in
very
Texas.
different, though, yeah.
But like it's been a pretty like
Oh
decent
yeah,
summer
we've
so
had
far.
a like not hot year.
It's
Like,
been pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've only had a few days over 100, which is weird.
Yeah.
today being one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We're also
it
not in
didn't-
Houston.
It also felt
Sure, yeah,
totally
exactly.
fine today to
Yeah.
me after being in Florida for a few days. And be like, yeah, this humidity thing is awful. I don't know how anybody lives in Houston.
No,
so
it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's very very odd to be like it was like a lot of people in Germany like so it's hot there and I'm like well sure but it's actually pretty fine right now.
You're more tolerant though about the weather.
I guess
I'm not. My Canadian blood is like, dude, it's so hot.
I think that's an
I'm
interesting
not because
thing.
I don't want to live here anymore.
I think there's a lot of Texas-born people I know that as soon as it's like we have a gig outdoors, they're like, I'd rather die. And I'm like, you lived here your whole life.
Yeah.
You know what this is about. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Like
Right.
this is it. This is what we get.
I know people that straight up just won't play outdoor shows in the summer,
Oh my god.
and I'll do it. But
Yeah.
and like as long, especially if we have the
If you have
the
a fan,
fans that we
it's a
have,
lot
Yeah,
better.
it's more yeah.
Dude.
As long as you're not directly in the sun.
I played this Saturday indoors, and I had my fanboying on me. We took an acoustic break. So the singer did some acoustic songs. I walked away from my fan, and I was so much hotter.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, Can I just sit behind you the whole time? This like
I know.
oh, this like sitting still while I'm like hot, like sweating from playing, and like it's hot in this bar, and like I would rather just be next to that fan now.
I know that venue, and I know that when you did load in and probably sound check, you're sitting right in front of that glass wall.
Oh yeah.
The front of you or the side, depending on where you had your fan, was probably getting some nice air, and I know your back is sweating.
Oh, I wore like no clothes to sound check.
Like the sun just beating down on your back, basically.
Dude, that was like your wedding. For your wedding.
Yeah.
It was so brutal.
I wore like as little clothes as I could to sound check because I was like, I live like 5 minutes from here,
of course.
And load in is at 4, and we don't play until 10:30. So I'm gonna go home. And I felt bad for our bass player because everybody else went home except for him. He didn't.
Oh no!
So he just hung out. I came back and I was like, man, it was weird to go home. And he's like, yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah, I bet it was. I love that. You dickheads.
Well, I was like, I just have never had that. I've never like played like I've never loaded in at 4 and then had to play at 10:30 until whenever. But like I never had the chance to go home.
Yeah.
And I was home for like 2 hours.
Right.
Like, it was
You
so
could have watched a
weird.
movie.
And also I still got back at like 9:30, 9:45. We didn't play for another fucking hour.
Yeah.
They were like, you could just show up like 15 minutes beforehand.
That's risky.
No, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Especially at that venue.
And we're already sound checked, and all the gear's already there. There was
Sure,
no
sure,
opener. It
but-
was just us. So
Okay.
it was like just roll in, play, and you're good. Ian said they've had a heat warning all week. What is that? How hot? What does that mean?
Let me look.
I think it.
Oh, we've had the summer off.
If you had to guess how hot would it, because you know the terrain. What do you think is a heat warning for them?
Well, now I'm trying to think of the conversion.
Just say it in Celsius if you need to.
Then I would say like 30 Celsius.
Okay.
That seems high. I don't remember the conversion, but that seems high.
So it's 18 degrees there now.
Okay, so what was it during the day? Can you see what was the projected or what's the high?
The highest I can see in the next 10 days in Celsius is 24 degrees.
24 Celsius to Fahrenheit is 75.2.
Yeah. So, but here's hold on. Here's the thing.
I know.
What you probably aren't thinking of, album, is that there is nobody has air conditioning.
I understand that, but how many degrees?
It's 75.
So you don't need AC for 75 degrees.
You do if you're not used to it.
You still don't.
It was 38
You need
here
you
with
need airflow,
okay.
so like open a window maybe.
Yeah,
but
38 with the humidex.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So we
yeah,
did.
humidity definitely fucks it up.
Of course.
Yeah.
We like they were telling me it was going to be so hot in Germany. Like, be ready, it's going to be hot. Bring your swimsuits. We're going to go to the pool.
It's like
gonna be
85.
so hot. It got to 80 one day.
Oh.
Which, like, okay, to be fair, at 80,
I'll fucking still complain.
at 80, if you don't have AC, that does kind of suck. It's okay, you can deal with it, but it does kind of suck then. Once you get above like 75, 76, 77.
In our apartment we were in, we had like so many open windows. In my dad's house, there was like open doors, there were open windows. The only time I felt hot was maybe one day walking around the town during the festival, but otherwise, like, I never once. In fact, I one day wore shorts and a button down. We didn't get out to the festival until like, I don't know, 10:30 or 11 that night. And I was like shivering at one point. And I was like, dang, this is getting pretty chilly out here. And then I felt good because we were walking around and drinking. That was cool. But
Well, I mean, that is one thing that's bad about Texas and Florida and Virginia is it doesn't get cold at night.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't
It's just hot.
change.
It's hot for like 100 days.
yeah, the sun goes down really late, but when it's down, it's like it's cold.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
there's a
yeah.
drop in the
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I guess you guys know where we've been now, and it's time to actually talk some music news. Man, there's a lot of really like sad shit. We're not talking about any of that. I don't want to talk about any of that stuff. That sucks. Like there's sad, obviously musicians that passed away. There's like sad political things, whatever. We're gonna talk about some serious stuff probably more next week. But for now, we're gonna have some fun conversations about things that are happening in the world of music, and particularly in live music. Interestingly enough, for most of this, I'd say. And the first thing I have is Justin Timberlake. So Adam, you haven't seen any of this. You couldn't open the notes.
I had not seen the notes, but I had heard about this.
Okay.
How did you hear about what, by mail?
You know, I got a letter.
He gets like a push notification, but it's a letter, and it's like just a printout of a new TikTok.
No, I have Discord, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Which? Okay, never mind. So Justin Timberlake has been on his world tour, and as we remember from last year, my favorite meme of last year, which is going to ruin the tour. What tour? The world tour. When he got arrested for DUI. The cop was like, he mutters under his breath, "It's going to ruin the tour." And the cop didn't recognize him. He's like, "What tour?" And he says, "The world tour."
Oh my God.
Such a good fucking meme. So now he's ruining his own world tour.
Yeah.
I have two little TikToks for us to watch, and for the audio listeners, I'll explain what we're looking at as we're watching
I
it.
think you can hear it still.
You'll definitely be able to hear it. But I have two for us. It's of the same song, but he is simply not singing.
Yeah.
He's not even trying, right? Like
He's at best like worship pastoring.
Okay,
he says the first like word,
he sings,
and then like puts his mic down basically.
I meant to do this one second because this is so funny, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is
Lupe
this.
in the chat. JT attended a crowd concert.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So with this clip here, Justin Timberlake sings the first line of the song. He puts his arms up like he fucking won the whole day. Puts the mic down.
He didn't even finish the sentence.
He's just walking around stage dancing, and everybody's singing
I'm
along.
not sure I would say this is dancing either. Really, it's very like I'm doing the rehearsal bits.
And now he does another line and still's done. He has the mic in his hand at
This
least.
is more dancing. He's trying a little bit more now.
He couldn't even do that. Hey, we're actually singing the song now. Let's go.
Nope.
Okay, so that's one clip, and the other one's just the same idea, but you'll see he's doing it everywhere. It's not a one-off thing. This is a different show, and then he is same move. He just doesn't put the mic down here. You can hear the crowd just going off.
He's less this time.
Jesus Christ. He looks so happy. He's having a great time not working.
I can see doing this at the end of the song.
Is
yeah.
he doing this on that song only, or is this happening on every song?
I immediately had so many questions like that.
Yeah,
it appears to be that it's more than this, because it's become like news that he's just not performing at his live shows anymore. He's just not doing it.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. And there's people who are like insiders who are saying that Justin Timberlake's in a rut. He wants to do something new, but he also has been like acting super rude towards people who
Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo!
I agree.
What the fuck? Can you imagine being in the middle of a gig and you're just like, start the song like, doom, doom. I want to do something new.
And being paid millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And already being worth millions.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to go on tour.
No, he doesn't. And nobody asked.
No, but this is so true. I'm trying to find like roughly what the ticket prices are right now.
It doesn't matter what the ticket price is. I'd be very mad.
Of course, yeah. But so he's doing this overseas. There's like a bunch of people who are going to these shows. These are really well attended, and everybody's just like, give me my money back.
Well, they're at massive stadiums.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was wondering, like, is there legal stuff going on where he's like only singing the parts that he has the rights to?
That would be
like,
crazy.
Lines that he wrote in the sessions, or
So
is he trying to prove a point?
The same insider had said that Justin Timberlake wants to create new music and to do something he hasn't done yet. And I feel like he's doing half of that, which is a thing he hasn't done yet. Is this is the first time he's just phoned it in, I think, this hard. He's just like, I just don't want to no more. This is new for me to just not do anything.
Here's the thing: is that he has been touring for a lot like a while, right?
Yeah.
And he has this crazy show where this hasn't been a problem.
Yeah.
It seems like now that he's in Europe, he's decided to just phone it in.
He's in a rut, man. Let him be in a rut.
Jet lag.
Jet lag.
And the interesting thing is that like this kind of also sparks another conversation to something that we're going to talk about in a couple weeks, which is the idea of like lip syncing or like tracks, right? This kind of idea of like you go to a live show and suddenly what you're hearing is not what you're seeing type of thing, right? And I think that when you're at a show like that, like if you were watching Justin Timberlake do a bunch of dance moves while he wasn't doing that, it would make a lot of sense. I think that like there's a lot of people, there's a lot of performers you could watch. Like Beyonce comes to mind. Like she's always moving. Her show is a production. It's a massive production. And when she decides to not sing something or needs to not sing something, it makes sense because she's highly like there's a good chance she's doing something else.
Yes.
Right. And so like or the other thing that comes up is it bothersome when a band or an artist lets the audience do the singing on a part that is very singable, right? I think both of these come to mind. Now, I want to ask the second one first. Does it bother you if you paid to see a band and they like let the audience sing the big part together?
If it's like I said, I'm cool with it if it's if there's 3 choruses in the song and the first and second chorus the singer nails it, and then the third one maybe they let the audience do it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a particularly popular song or a particularly big tour for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I feel like you can only do that on like one song.
Okay.
If you're doing that a lot, it's starting to get into the I'm not here for this.
And if you do it for
me.
the entirety of a section of a song.
Oh, if you do it for like a whole song, like he is, then that's a big
exactly.
problem.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the song.
from the get go.
If you put your microphone down, I have problems.
Yeah. You're just telling me people don't want to work these days. People don't want to work these days. Yeah, I think that like it doesn't bother me so much because I think that like when people go to a show, they are singing along, and you get this like really cool like community thing where everybody can sing along together, especially at like really like popular or fan favorite sections of a set, right? When we're looking at this, that's not what we're talking about here.
No.
This is not that, right? But it does bring up the idea of like, well, this can exist, just not in the way that he is doing it, right? So that's the first thing. And then like if you were to go see Justin Timberlake, let's say at a different time in his life where perhaps he was actually performing and dancing and there were tracks, would that be a bothersome thing if like he was dancing but you heard his voice? Because that's the thing too, is a lot of times these guys, like he's obviously running tracks.
Yeah.
So why not just run the fucking vocal track? Why not just run the track underneath it if you're not going to fucking sing?
Yeah, I don't think people would care as much if he did that.
It would sound better at least.
Yeah. People would be upset, but they're the same people who would be upset that people lip sync in the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the same people we hear from every year who are like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
I think it's all, it depends on what variables are going on.
Sure.
Right? Like if you're just standing there and you're not doing anything and you have tracks running, then it's like, okay, well, did they explain to the audience that they were sick and can't sing?
Sure.
Or did they, say, are they protesting something and have you explained it to your audience?
Right.
Otherwise, if what he's doing there, I understand why he wants to do that, because for him, selfishly, it's probably cool that no matter where he is in the world, people know the words to his songs.
Of course.
But I think that's selfish.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it really is like once you put the mic down, and once it's not just multiple angles of the same show, but multiple shows where you're doing this, dog, that's just crazy.
Now, I did see a clip like yesterday of a more recent show where he was singing it, where people are pointing out that I guess the outrage has worked.
Good.
And he sounds great.
Yeah. Do your fucking job.
Yeah.
Like
yes, literally do your fucking job.
Like, I don't know. People are paying so much money. You should sing. So that's good. He's singing. I hope that he keeps doing that.
I wonder how his does he have a band like with him?
It usually has what's the name of that?
Tennessee Kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so like,
he has always a killing band.
Yeah. So like, how do they feel when he did that the first time?
Yeah, exactly.
They were like, we just keep going, right? We just keep
Especially
going.
like
he drops the mic and is like, whatever.
But let's think of scenarios where that would be funny to also do that. So you get hired to sing the national anthem at a baseball game. And you're like, oh. And then point to the audience.
Yeah, that's true. That would be good. That would be
I
good.
pledge allegiance to.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this could be cool if like it was like if it lyrically made sense, or like if it was like the last time in the set, or like it could be cool if like that was his closer, and,
Exactly.
and it was like the last chorus, and he goes like puts the mic down and then dances off the stage, and it's a big
That could be
production.
cool. That'd be really
it's
cool.
like whatever that we could make something out of that.
Exactly.
He honestly kind of looks like kind of lost on a couple of those videos. Like he's just kind of wandering around like, I forgot what I'm doing. I'm just trying to fit in and make it through to the next song.
It's
like,
crazy. Yeah. Or who knows what he.
No, I mean, I don't think he actually did, but that's just
It does,
the
I agree.
vibe that he's got is like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah, I'm so curious to see if there is a statement or anything that will come out.
No, there'll be no statement. It'll just happen. It'll be
Yeah.
fine, I think. So, Dave, you looked at the notes that I sent?
I didn't read all of them.
Okay.
so he got the notes and didn't read them.
That's fine.
And then I didn't get the notes, and then I have now been reading one of them,
Which one are you reading?
the SeaWorld one.
So, are you curious? Were you?
I
curious
wanted
why?
I wanted to read it, and I was like, I'm gonna wait to the
I
show.
read it because I was like, what does this mean? I thought this was going to be like some weird like dolphins like playing music kind of thing.
I am shocked more people aren't talking about this. I am truly shocked at this. So this SeaWorld in San Diego is doing like this big new whole like music summer showcase for the summer with artists such as where'd the fucking poster go? God damn it. We have Baby Bash, Yin Yang Twins, Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, Fat Joe, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, the Turned Up Tour with Paul Wall. It's crazy. Okay, so there's this whole idea where like SeaWorld has kind of for the last over 10 years has been probably going through it as people realize what they do is pretty fucked up. And
I was going to say like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, a documentary came out.
I think Blackfish came out in 2013. Is that the one you're talking about? Is
Yeah,
Blackfish?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like there was something before that.
There
but
might have
maybe
been.
not.
Yeah.
Steve-O's been protesting it.
Yeah, I mean, so
They've had a bad time because they were
Yeah.
bad people.
yes.
Yeah.
So throughout like the past, let's just say 15 years, people have sort of, well, it's more than that, but especially in the last 15, people have been like, oh, SeaWorld kind of sucks. Like this isn't cool what they're doing to these animals. To these mammals.
How do we drum up business, people? And someone's like, Waka Flocka Flame.
Dude. So what I have for us today is like basically a vlog of the Yin Yang Twins
Oh, I love this.
at SeaWorld. And I'm going to do my best to kind of talk us and pause us through this video because it is a spectacle.
Are they whispering the whole time?
They do whisper sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on.
see?
I got to get my this thing.
It's like, come over, little mama. Let me show you my dolphin.
So you said this is at the San Diego one, right?
I think so.
So
yeah,
like that's the original SeaWorld too.
Yes.
So this is not some like weird
what's the-
thing with like some franchise location is like we're gonna have concerts.
the.
This is official from the company.
And the San Diego's big attraction is I can't remember. It's the super famous whale.
Killer whale?
I guess.
Shamu?
Yeah. Shamu. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
Shamu's
yeah.
not alive anymore.
Did you say Shamu?
I don't know who it.
I don't remember how to say
Shamu?
it.
There's
It's
some
like Michael Jackson saying it.
So
I
but
can't say I've been to SeaWorld since I was like 5 or 6.
What
that's funny.
I will say is that when we get to the performance part of it, remember that the body of water you see that's in the shot is the one that the fucking whale is in.
Oh my God.
So are they doing
they're-
bad things again and giving the whales like hearing damage?
Yeah, they're all
it's
hip hop acts.
rumbling. It's like it's bass rumbling these fish.
So in order to be seen as a cool place to go to again and not be abusing animals, they're abusing.
They're like, don't touch the glass.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is this?
Oh my god, I need this to work so I can edit this so people can watch it. Oh my god. It's crazy world. Like
This
again,
is wild.
I'm so shocked more people aren't talking about this because it is so weird. Like I don't know. This is the most dystopian shit I could possibly imagine.
For a theme park? Yeah, actually,
Dude.
kind of.
At this point, though, it's also like nothing is surprising anymore. It's like, yeah, why not?
Sure.
Why
yeah,
shouldn't the
yeah.
Yin Yang Twins perform it at SeaWorld?
This is like the most like scuffed vlog ever too. Like it's filmed like with a phone
In a
in
square.
vertical, but yeah, it's super weird. Okay.
Video used to work.
Okay, so I'm gonna let this
was
play a
posted a
little
month
bit.
ago.
Yeah,
that's kinda nuts.
they performed June 28th. So this was posted basically right after they performed.
Wow.
Okay, so
Twin, for real. And this is our 20-year anniversary of the album USA with
So
the
we came to
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Yeah, so we can see the world. SeaWorld. 20-year anniversary, Yin Yang Twin USA.
Hey, look, Shawty, how you doing? We at SeaWorld.
I fucking called that so hard.
okay, so
my dolphin.
so this is a official. This is a SeaWorld representative. This is not like they didn't bring this person. This person works for SeaWorld and is like doing like an interview with them.
Cause we gonna go to the window, to
Oh,
the wall.
no.
So if you this way, you gonna come to me this way, and then go that way.
Are they this? Oh.
They're like, okay, I'm sorry for the audio listeners. So she's
But for one thing, they're in like a I don't know, a basement like bunker kind of room, and it's all echoey and shit. And that's
Oh
an
my
official
God.
video.
yeah. So this is so now it's you brought your kid to go see whatever their exhibit is of this was Shamu, and now it's like, all right, we bring out the Yin Yang Twin. Are you guys ready for the Yin Yang to the window? But this crowd is hype as fuck, dude.
Okay, they definitely took the animal out of the water. Definitely.
There is no way of knowing this.
Because listen to those subwoofers.
Unless, well, do we know this? Have we seen?
I don't know. There is nothing that I've seen that has ever said anything. Everybody's just shocked that this is real.
Oh my god. I'm fucking so shocked. Listen to that.
Yeah! Make some noise!
Was this her idea, or did she just get stuck to do this?
I'm assuming she just works like for...
No, but I mean, is she like marketing and was like, this is my idea, I gotta go out there.
Yeah, maybe. This is the craziest shit. I'm gonna pause on a specific frame.
What's that?
They cut it off right
cut
before
it
the word
off.
balls.
There's an animal in that water right
No
there.
way.
Yeah, yep.
What the fuck? Why did they do
They
that?
just like pan on people shaking ass. It's so funny. And then this is the okay. So this shot right here. This is a woman who is having the time of her life, and then 3 people over is a little kid who is so excited to see whales.
Oh my god.
And disappointed that the whales are now dead in
And
the water.
and has
Oh, this is wild.
never heard of the Yin Yang Twins. Like,
Oh yeah.
this that shot is so funny to me. Look, obviously that.
Oh my god.
Dude, and you know these people are just getting fucked up
Yeah,
at this. He's getting like shirtless, dancing at the water. It's crazy.
This is nuts.
Like this is like belligerent behavior. This is insanity.
Oh my god.
This feels like a plot point out of Idiocracy, where it's like the SeaWorld Corporation.
Yeah, exactly. It's hosting a summer concert
Cummer-
concert series.
Dude, this basically is a Cummer concert series. I mean, like with the amount of ass shaking that I'm seeing, like this is Gooner Central right here.
Wait,
This
hold
is
on.
crazy.
Hold on.
Mostly, like if this didn't happen at SeaWorld, none of us would care. It's that it's happening at SeaWorld. Really.
Exactly, that's it. But you
In
'Cause
broad daylight.
No, this definitely happens at festivals and things, and that's fine.
Yeah, but I can almost guarantee you Michael Jackson was the first person to pitch this because he had the theme song in Free Willy, right?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that? And there's the
is that-
scene,
is that
the
how
music
this
video.
Came, that must be how this came about.
That I'm connecting the dots because right now I'm seeing this guy stand on that bridge and I'm half expecting Free Willy to fucking go over the thing.
well, they
and
wanted
escape.
that to happen,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
he's dead because of the sound.
Because of the subs.
Yeah, and when Michael Jackson suggested it, they were like, "No, Michael, that is insanely dangerous."
Yeah, and also
Now it's 2025 and the Yin Yang Twins are doing it.
But like this is the crazy thing to me is that like this happens at festivals, but festivals aren't like a place that you take your field trip of kids to.
No.
You don't take a field trip of children who are at summer camp to go to fucking ACL.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you don't schedule SeaWorld for Kids Day at the same time. Maybe that's what happened.
The SeaWorld is just for kids.
Maybe there was a mix-up.
Dude, I know that they didn't censor anything, and those kids are hearing all of those words.
Absolutely, they did not censor anything in this. They just bleeped one right there in the video. It's crazy. They're going crazy at this.
I want to know how many people fit.
They said balls. And they're all screaming, "Oh, skeet, skeet!" First of all, also, yeah, this is crazy. He's just dancing by the water. He's just.
Oh, I love this.
I'm so shocked at this constantly. And again, this is not being talked about enough.
I didn't even know this was a thing, much less. Yeah.
How is there another minute of this?
That stadium holds 6,000 people.
What?
I'm surprised. Like, I know Paul Wall is like a pretty big deal, right?
Paul Wall's pretty small now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
The bigger artists on here, I would say Ying Yang Twins. I would say Soulja Boy. It's funny that Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. I would say that Genuine has become pretty big again.
Bow Wow as in formerly Lil Bow Wow?
Exactly, okay. Yeah. I don't know why I thought he was dead.
That's not funny. Sorry.
I saw his name and I was like, oh shit!
Oh
really?
shit! It's like Bow Wow hologram.
Yeah.
That would make more sense, honestly, if they just had holograms of everybody.
Yeah. So anyway,
what's the other minute left of this video? You just
We gotta
see whatever's left.
Hopefully,
of this
like a
video.
post-show interview.
No, they just keep going back out to the water
Oh man.
with another SeaWorld person. More performance. Why does it sound like that? That sucks.
Sorry, are you upset about the sound quality?
Yeah, I'm
at
upset
SeaWorld?
about the sound quality. Why did they bleep out soaking wet? Who cares? You're at SeaWorld. Everyone's supposed to get wet. It's water.
That's like the only appropriate lyric.
So it's just more of this for the video. It's just more performance. Where you could really just
I
make
like that
sure
they're in the SeaWorld merch. They got the
of
shirts
course,
on.
they're all dripped out. Just to remind you, this is the 20th anniversary of one of their albums, and they decided to go to SeaWorld. And that's what they said. That's so...
For real. And this is our 20-year anniversary of the album USA with
So
the
we came to
Whisper song.
SeaWorld.
United States. We came to SeaWorld. United States
Which
of
honestly,
Atlanta.
if you hadn't put on here that this was a concert series and you just started with that, I would have thought they just went to SeaWorld. They're gonna they're gonna vlog about it and that's fun.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm in.
That would be entertaining.
I would love to see an hour of the Yin Yang Twins
just
touring
walking
SeaWorld.
around SeaWorld.
Yeah, and being told facts about the animals.
That would have been great. I would have loved that versus what we just saw, because that is truly like dystopian type shit. I am just so shocked at this. It doesn't make any sense.
So what failed theme park is next?
Six Flags.
Six Flags is gonna have a When We Were Young fest.
You would need somebody to have at least some kind of severe ethical problem like SeaWorld has for this to even
Six
come.
Flags has killed a couple people.
Yeah, I guess. But for it to come even close, it has to have severe
It has to have a documentary about it. About how bad
exactly.
They are.
Yeah.
That's
Because
fair.
this is just I just can't believe it. It's
Well, they figured out their new path to being a profitable company.
is this
6,000
SeaWorld
6,000
Summer Concert
tickets at a
Series.
time.
That's so funny.
and I pull
Do you guys want to go? What's the next?
so that's what I put in there was I put the link to the SeaWorld website so we could look and see
how much tickets are.
how much the tickets are. Not so we could go necessarily, but just
I'm already
we
gonna tell
could
you, I'm not going.
figure out. Well, I mean, it's not here, so we'd have to travel.
Yeah, it's a
but I mean, it
business
could
expense.
It could be worth. I don't know if this means that if you just go to SeaWorld, you just get to go to that show though, because I can't see a specific ticket for the concert
Like the
series.
VIP
Yeah, you can
package.
buy reserved seating. But
Oh
that's it.
yeah. Okay. So let's see what reserve
So
seating for
you want to
Genuine.
just go standing room only for one of these at SeaWorld?
Yeah, totally. That's
Standing
fine.
swimming room only.
Yeah.
Concert reserved seating is $50. Starting at
bad.
$50. So if I select my date,
There's
It's
a
in
reason.
San Diego.
There's a reason it's not bad.
yeah, because they need people to go.
Yeah.
If I say 6 p.m. Genuine, it's $50. It's just $50, and then I can do VIP. I think that was for 60. That's for 55. VIP is only $5 more. What are we doing sitting here?
This guy-
That's making them like
I want-
$300,000.
I bet we could get press passes,
Oh, for sure.
or I can make us a press pass.
For sure we could get press passes. That would be sick. We covered this on our podcast. We would love to cover more of this dystopian weird shit that's happening at SeaWorld.
I mean, if they lean into the dystopian marketing, they can kind of turn around their record on killing a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Maybe that's
Where
the
it's like
plan.
the headliner is sacrificing a whale. I love how quiet it got when I fucking said
Jesus Christ.
while that Michael Jackson song is playing.
Oh no.
Well, they probably can't afford the rights to that now.
So that's the dystopian world that is SeaWorld.
That was unexpected.
I really hope that this stops this summer and they never do it again. But who knows? It's just crazy. And what's this? Breaking news. What's the breaking news?
We might have found out who the new Foo Fighters drummer is.
What?
We found out who the new Nine Inch Nails drummer
Yeah, we
is.
definitely found out who the new Nine Inch Nails drummer is.
Wow. And more now.
And professional drummer musical chairs news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly
this
right.
is kind of a recurring bit
Again,
now.
So
Yeah.
the
we-
2025 version.
I was checking to
This
see.
is the thing where like bands are becoming like baseball teams that trade players.
There are so many jokes about that online.
Yeah, but like
they should.
I'm actually like kind of serious. Is that a thing? That could be a thing, right?
They should. I mean, like, I think that the more that we make music like sports, the better. That's like that's the way it should go. What do you think?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to exercise.
I mean, you could just do what you're doing. You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
One day you can play at SeaWorld too. That's the big leagues.
That's the big leagues, baby.
So-
SeaWorld.
where we left off with the drummer drama was obviously Josh Freese had been fired from the
Yeah.
Foo Fighters, and Zach Starkey had been fired from the Who.
Zach Starkey was fired, rehired, and fired again.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that
in the span
yes.
of like a week. Right?
Yeah, we
2
have to be a
weeks.
reputable news source.
This
here,
is true.
okay?
But what happened in our time away was that Matt Cameron also he quit Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting thing. He'd been with Pearl Jam for a long time, and he very specifically said he's not retiring, but he just quit Pearl Jam.
He doesn't want to tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they play long shows.
Right.
And they tour a lot.
They play a lot of shows too. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so here we are with Matt Cameron leaving Pearl Jam. We have Zach Starkey and we have Josh Freese. We're right back in that spot of 3 drummers waiting to see where they go, see what can happen. I mean, Josh Freese always has a gig, right? And so people were then theorizing that Matt Cameron was going to be the next Foo Fighters drummer. Do you know the answer to this? On his Wikipedia, one of his nicknames is Foo Cameron. You see that?
No, I didn't see that.
See that? I tried to Google that, and all it came up was just news articles about like, is he going to be the next Foo Fighters drummer?
wow.
But it's apparently a nickname. I hope maybe someone knows the answer to that. I didn't do that much Googling, so to be fair, it might be easier to find. So who knows why that's his nickname? But it definitely doesn't help any of the supposed previous thoughts of him becoming the next Foo Fighters drummer. But before we started tonight's episode, Dave sent a link that the new drummer has been revealed.
Yeah, according to the Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah.
Well,
An article sent to us by Ian, fan of the show.
Thank you, Ian.
And brother.
Thank you.
Number 1 fan. of
Number
the show.
one fan. Number 1 fan, Ian. Thank you.
You did it.
Keeping us
You did
fresh.
it. You did it.
Just to make sure we're clear, also Blake sent me the link also. So not the same. He just texted me actually, but thank you,
We'll
Ian.
look at the timestamps.
Yeah. Oh, it was Blake was after.
Okay.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha, Blake.
But this is a story like fed to the Hollywood Reporter
Yes.
by Foo Fighters, so
Yeah.
it's official.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that's interesting.
How do you know that?
They file this under an exclusive like report basically, And so I guess when they distribute this out to other news organizations, they're like, yes, we know this is true and it's been confirmed to us by the Foo Fighters.
Damn.
So I don't know if that made it in the whole story. I didn't read the whole thing.
From my understanding is that this came from Nine Inch Nails' Instagram post, right?
Yeah.
Well, they confirmed part of it.
Right.
Right.
They confirmed that
Josh Freese is back in Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah. Which then leaves the question of who was playing with them, what they're gonna do. What's the guy's name?
Yeah, I don't know.
None of us know how to pronounce it.
Ilan Rubin. That's my best.
Is that right?
That's
I
my
think
best
that's
guess.
right.
I'm gonna go with that.
That was going to be my guess.
And so it already says Foo Fighters on his Wikipedia.
Oh my god. It should say touring.
It says
Well, that is a good question. Like, is he just touring?
Yeah.
it said he is known primarily for playing drums with bands such as Nine Inch Nails, Paramore, Angels and Airways, Danny Elfman, and Foo Fighters.
Oh, I didn't see the Paramore one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting thing. If this is official, I will. That's crazy that I guess we know.
Yeah. Nothing from the Foo Fighters yet.
Well, they haven't confirmed like details.
Right,
They haven't
yeah.
said, when he's joining the band because he has commitments through the end of this year with Nine Inch Nails.
No. Josh
No?
Freese is going to do those.
Which ones?
That's not what this report
What?
says.
I know. Yeah, but I guess the idea is that he had agreed to do a number of shows with Nine Inch Nails
They're about to go
throughout
on a
the end
big
of the year.
tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like 6 or 7 days from the start of that tour.
Oh, I see.
And I think that's where a little bit of the drama comes from. Is that Josh Freese
okay.
is that's why Nine Inch Nails posted Josh Freese. Because the assumption is that he's going to play those shows.
Interesting.
And that this
Gotcha.
drummer, Ilya or
Ilan.
Ilan Rubin, is not going to do it anymore.
Dang. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see how this plays out, I guess.
I'm
But
just
this
dying
says
to
that
know
he,
the details.
He said this is supposedly he went to Trent Reznor and said, "Hey, I accepted a new gig and I will continue to play the shows I've committed to."
Oh.
Which makes this interesting because then are there gaps in their tour where Foo
Yeah.
Fighters are playing things and that's going to work out, or how is that going to go?
No. There's no. I mean, I feel like,
Because Foo Fighters only have a couple dates announced.
but also I feel like they're gonna want a guy. They're gonna want a guy that's their guy.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
not-
He's not going to stay in Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like if he's doing just this tour run, or maybe even just part of it.
Right.
Maybe that's part of the deal.
Yeah.
Also, it wouldn't be hard for Josh Freese to fill in last minute. He's
No,
probably
he's-
played half of the stuff already.
That's very
Exactly,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before.
Exactly.
toured
Years
with them
ago,
for a
right?
long time.
But like
Yeah.
Yeah. So looks like one of our drummers two of our drummers have found potential. I guess one of our drummers new, and then another new drummer has maybe found a home. Josh Freese has obviously always had a home, but we're following still because I think getting the yarn out and going where are we going now is
Yeah.
good. And so he has found a home with Nine Inch Nails, at least for now. And a new member, a new challenger has entered the drummer arena. Ilan Rubin, who supposedly now will go to the Foo Fighters. Now we just need to see what Matt Cameron does and what Zach Starkey does. So we're almost there, ladies.
I
and
can tell you
gentlemen.
that Zach Starkey is not going to be the new drummer for Pearl Jam.
But that would be funny.
That would be funny,
that could be fun.
but I don't think that's going to happen.
But that would be funny. I think age wise, he's appropriate.
Yeah.
I think that was the other thing with Matt Cameron is that like, oh yeah, he's like I think a little older than them, maybe a little bit.
He's aged really well.
But
so
he
I can't really tell.
Also, like from like he came up in the same kind of scene,
Absolutely,
and like
yeah.
so like that was I think that was my big reason why I was like, oh, Matt Cameron makes total sense for this. But yeah, so here we are waiting for that. And obviously we will continue to update because drummer drama is so much fun, and maybe we will get drummer drafts. Who knows?
Matt Cameron is 62 currently.
Yeah. So here we are. That's news for now. Unless you got anything else, I'm not gonna. I could talk about this Chiodos thing forever. I didn't put a link to it because it's honestly really stupid, and we can talk about it on New Music Friday or something.
And the Slaughter to Prevail's drum tech.
Oh, that whole
That's
drama.
some drama there, but we don't need to talk about that.
That's some like music biz drama. That's some shit that's pretty fucking gnarly. But
Yeah.
we can definitely dive into that at a later date for sure. And we have plenty of other stuff because guys, we're back. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, we don't want to.
We're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. All right, until September. What's everybody listening to? What you got?
I got a new album. I don't remember how I came upon it.
Okay.
By a band called Divorce.
Okay.
I think they were in a list of nominated singer, like one of those like not Britpop, but the whatever the British award is, the Mercury Prize.
Okay.
I think maybe that was where I saw them in, and I don't actually remember though. But their album Drive to Golden Hammer is great. It's kind of an alt indie kind of thing.
Okay.
Very much enjoyed that. And then I found a copy of what is, I think, not a real album yet. Wild God Live by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. It's a bunch of live recordings of them in Paris that somebody smuggled out.
Okay.
Which sounds great. So
Dang.
I kind of regret I'm not seeing them live now.
Oh.
I'm checking out the new Tyler Childers record, Snipe Hunter, sorry. And it's really cool. It's really good. He's funny. It's like he's finally like just letting go, and it feels like he's letting more of his live show persona onto the record.
Nice. That's cool.
And one of the notable tracks is called, I think it's Eatin' Big Time. Oh, no, sorry, Bitin' List. Bitin' List is hilarious.
Okay.
The premise is if he got rabies, the person in the song he's talking about is high on the biting list.
I like that.
All right. That's good. That's an interesting.
And you can
yeah.
you can draw connections as to who he's talking about.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So let's see here. A band called Whitney released a single called called Dandelions. It's off their upcoming album called Small Talk. It's really cool. They make such like whimsical, nice indie music. I should have played it last week because it came out before that, but I just spaced on it. It's incredible. It's so nice. Obviously, the Between the Buried and Me singles. I'm listening to that. I'm mostly just being a little tiny like fanboy and just waiting for all these bands to release records. I am very impatiently waiting because Hot Mulligan's album comes out this month or August, and then we have Between the Buried and Me in September, and Renee Rapp album comes out on Friday. So I like there's a lot of that I'm waiting for. I have like little random singles I listen to, but nothing really is like sticking to me. I did listen to the whole Turnstile record when I was in Germany, and I actually really liked it a lot.
Cool.
But I can't. It was like not in a space where I was like really actively listening, but I didn't hate anything off of it. I think in context, some of those songs that I didn't like felt better than like whenever like we listened to them on their own. I was like, this is so fucking boring. But it was weird. It was way better in context. I don't know why, but very good. So, but I'm looking forward to a lot of releases, and yeah, that's about it. Anybody got anything else for us?
No.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please follow or subscribe, whatever podcast app you're using to listen to this. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, hit that follow, subscribe button. That shit helps us out, and it's free. If you haven't already, you can follow us on social media, DFTA Podcast on Instagram, Don't Feed the Artists on TikTok. Also, guess what? Free. And if you have any thoughts about the Yin Yang Twins performance at SeaWorld, please email us at feedback@don'tfeedtheartists.com, or you can DM us on the Instagram that I mentioned. I should have whispered all that. That would have been funnier.
That would have been really fun.
Fuck. God, can I take that again?
You can do it again.
Please don't. The window closed.
Damn it. And to the window.
To the wall.
Oh, dude.
Adam?
I don't know. They censored it
Until
until the video, so I don't know.
It didn't censor all of it.
They censored enough of it. I don't know. If you want to see us go to SeaWorld, then email SeaWorld and tell them that we're important people who need to be there.
Yes, help us get a press pass to SeaWorld, so we can see Genuine
God.
or Paul Wall. I would like either one really.
Either one.
Both would be super sick. So yeah, help us out with that. And are you free on Friday? Mm-hmm. All right, we're doing Fun Fridays this Friday. We're also back with that. So come listen to new music with us. It's a blast. And just to be 100%, I'll say it on Friday too. I don't know what's going to happen with the YouTube shit. There's a good chance that I'll just mute some of the stuff over on the YouTube side because we got our first official warning.
We did?
Sony Music
made
does
it.
not
Yep.
like us.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Sony doesn't like a lot of things.
So
Yeah, I know.
we've always gotten like little notices like, hey, by the way, that's copyright.
Hey, that's not yours.
Yeah, this was like a first official warning that leads to then our first strike and so on and so forth.
That's fun.
So we don't have our first strike. This is just a warning, not a big deal. But it is one of those things where I'm just going to watch it, see what makes the most sense. But we are always on Twitch for this stuff too, and Twitch doesn't care as much, especially when we're smaller creators. So if you want to come hang out with us, but like something happens to YouTube, like if we don't go live on YouTube or if I keep muting it, just come on over to Twitch too.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
have
there
the
too.
Twitch link in the YouTube.
Yeah.
We got
stream.
some episodes taken down on Spotify too. We've made it, I think.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. All right. Well, hey, you know what? We're doing really good now that we're back. We keep losing, shit. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it so much. Happy to be back. And
Give me a towel.
huh? No.